this is Colleen McGee with Fort Riley Garrison Public Affairs, welcoming you to episode 90 of Fort Riley, the podcast. Today, we're talking about ways to get out and enjoy the outdoors. As spring approaches and the weather warms up, there are a lot of outdoor activities available to you and your family here on the installation. There are some things you do need to know about how to legally and safely participate in outdoor activities on Fort Riley. Here to tell us about those is Chris Wood, one of the game wardens here.
With spring turkey season upon us, it's important to remember to be safe and follow all the applicable rules and regulations. Fort Riley iSportsman has a spring turkey fact sheet that all spring turkey hunters need to read. Hunters also need to take the free online spring turkey hunting training available at iSportsman. After that, hunters will acquire their free spring turkey permit. This is an annual requirement. Any Fort Riley spring turkey tag or training from previous years is invalid. In addition, turkey hunters will need a Kansas hunting license and Kansas Unit 3 turkey tag. A 2022 Fort Riley recreational permit and current Fort Riley hunting permit will be needed as well. Please ensure you know your target and beyond before you discharge your weapon. Each year across America, people are injured and lives are lost due to hunters not ensuring their target and what lies beyond it. It's the hunter's responsibility to know they are in compliance with all laws and regulations.
Now, if you're unfamiliar with outdoor activities, but you've always wanted to learn, well, we have that covered for you too. The Fort Riley Outdoorsman's Group has a mission, and here to tell us about it is Robin Graham, the Frog president, and Mark Dombrowski, another member of the board. Both are also civilian employees here at Fort Riley.
The Frog Board has been around for quite a while. It stands for Fort Riley Outdoorsman Group. The purpose is to mentor and assist and help grow outdoor activities amongst soldiers and their families. Outdoor activities includes hunting, it includes fishing, it includes conservation. We put on different events. We do different mentorships, different guided, hunts for use. And we've done fishing tournaments and derbies. And then we also do some conservation efforts here on Fort Riley too.
So what kind of conservation efforts? What does that entail?
Maybe helping to supply seeds to plant in certain areas to attract maybe doves or deer, elk, different types of.
And Colleen, just because we support conservation efforts, they're not always necessarily going to happen on Fort Riley.
Okay.
But any community that's tied to supporting soldiers and their family members, we also support them. We support local areas with hunter educational trained personnel to assist there. Like Robin said, anything to really promote and support conservation.
What's most important, you think, about encouraging people to get outside?
Well, I think you need to do it safely and you need to have the skills so that you can be successful or learn, the tools and what you need to be outside. But it's also a great program for kids. We really try to help, the younger you start going outdoors and learning what it's all about, the longer you're probably going to stick with it and grow with it and mentor others.
And I'll just add that we try to target the first-time hunters or the youth just so that they learn something different and they have something that they can build upon and have something to do that's a little bit different than going to a club or getting involved in alcohol or anything else like that. We try to teach them the ethics, the responsibilities. Like Robin said, you try to provide that good training so that there's a good foundation. And once they learn that, we find that they will continue and they become good stewards of the opportunities that we have.
Can you guys talk to me a little bit about some of the programs that are coming up soon?
So we have been stalled because of COVID-19. Obviously, like if you're hunting in a blind, you're in a very confined area with someone. Now that it's warming up and hopefully we're getting past a lot of the COVID, we've re-energized.
Okay.
Spring turkey hunt is coming up. We have a dove hunt that would happen in September.
Tell me something about fishing at Fort Riley that might be different.
Well, we just recently stocked with trout out at Moon Lake. You can get a trout permit through the state of Kansas and, a fishing license if it's required by law. And you have a stocked opportunity at Moon Lake to catch trout. It's a fun fish. It's not native to Kansas. It's brought in, and then they do stock the lakes. And do they stock Cameron Springs?
Yep, they stock Cameron Springs as well. In the fall time frame when waters are colder, they stock the trout. But then additionally, in the warmer time periods, there are ponds on the installation. There's a total of 29 different ponds, and they're stocked with catfish. So there's plenty of opportunities for soldiers to go out and have a good opportunity to catch something.
So if somebody wants to become involved with Frog, how would they reach you?
So we have a Facebook page that we monitor if they want to message us on the Facebook page.
And it's free. There's no charge to be a part of the Frog. It's just anyone who wants to get involved, they read the information that we have, and if they want to do something or get active, they just reach out to somebody.
And we've also had people reach out to us and say, hey, I want to learn how to do this. And so we'll either hook them up with someone who that's their area of, expertise, or if we have a guided hunt coming up, we'll get them directed that way too. So we have been able to do a few mentorings like one-on-one too.
We're always looking for volunteers, especially military. Right now, a lot of the board members are pretty much retirees or civilians. But we're always looking to go ahead and grow our ranks so that we can do more and provide more opportunities.
I just want to support that anyone can do outdoor activities. It's certainly not just one gender or the other. And that if someone wants to learn about this, there's local groups. And then obviously Frog, there's Women on Target. I know Gary County has a chapter, and they help mentor women doing first-time activities. There's many organizations for women. If they just want to reach out and connect with one person, they can probably send them wherever direction they want to go. There's resources out there.
More information is available at Kansas Wildlife and Parks webpage, Fort Riley iSportsman webpage, and you can also contact Fort Riley Conservation by calling 785-239-6211.
This has been Fort Riley, the podcast. Thank you for listening.